So most of you know what all I did. One, of course, was the sabbatical, which I was hoping, by the way, the rest of the PSBs or rest of the banks would follow. They haven't. I still hope that they will. It is very useful. Uh, for the women colleagues, I did one or two other smaller things that I remember. One was, when I had gone to a gathering of some of these younger women colleagues, I found that most of them had taken on platform roles. Okay, and they were not in the operations, that they were not in the branches. Whereas their male colleagues were out there doing their rural assignment, their branch managership. And as you know, in the banks, you have to have 2 years as an independent assignment and 2 years in rural service in order to qualify for your next promotion. Now, obviously, if women were not doing these things, then they would not qualify for promotion and they would start falling behind. So I gave them a lot of gyan, about why they should do this and do it immediately as soon as they got confirmed. And one of the youngsters stood up and said that, ma'am, it's not like you think. It's not as though we are taking the easy way out. We have an actual problem. And I asked them what it was. And she said that in many places, in the rural places, if you place us there, we are not able to commute. We need to stay. And people there will not rent out their places to a single woman. It's not considered proper to rent out places to a single woman. Now, this was a fact that had never even struck me. And I was amazed that, yes, society could be like this and that I was not aware of it. So I came back and we decided that we would identify certain rural branches where women could be sent so that they could either commute, or we would locally take a place in the name of the bank with, say, 4 or 5 bedrooms, and we would house the rural branch managers there, and they could commute to the villages nearby so that they could complete this assignment. So we called it a chamari, and we started it, and a lot of women started taking up these assignments, and some of them said that being in that kind of a, mess or whatever you call it, was some of the best years of their lives, because they really had a great time. They would take turns cooking, they would be amongst people of their own kind, and they could get to the rural branches, finish their rural assignment, finish their branch managership, and be on the way to their next assignment. So that is one thing that we did.